Hello everyone and welcome to my fifth lesson for sequences. I hope everyone is well and thank you so much for all the work that you're sending to me. I very much appreciate all the work that you're doing. I'm very proud of you all. Right, so today we are going to look at sequences that decrease. Last lesson we looked at sequences that increased. So for example, say we had the rule minus 3n, negative 3n. So the first term is when n equals 1. So my rule is minus 3 times n. So n is what changes, my minus 3 stays the same. Negative 3 times 1 will be negative 3. So my first term is negative 3. Okay, my second term is when n equals 2. So this is my rule. So I have negative 3 times 2, negative 6. Remember, a negative times a positive is a negative. You're really good at that in class. And my third rule is when n equals 3. My third rule. So this is my rule. So minus 3 times 3 is negative 9, my third term. Now, I set this as a challenge for the last homework. When I asked for the 10th term, all you do is put n equals 10 into rule. So n is 10, so I get negative 3 times 10, negative 30. So my sequence is negative 3, negative 6, negative 9, my first three terms, and the 10th term is negative 30. Right, so let's have a go at this rule here, slightly harder than what we've just done. So let's look at my first term. So first term, n is 1. So I'm going to set out my rule at the top here. So n is changing. The negative 2 and the 4 stay the same. So my first term, n is 1. So negative 2 add 4 would be on the number line. Start at negative 2, go up 4. I get 2. Okay, my second term. So this is my rule. The rule stays the same. Negative 2 doesn't change. N is 2 because it's the second term. The 4 stays the same. That's negative 4 add 4, which would be 0. And my third term, so n is 3, and I suggest you write it out like this so you don't make any mistakes. I have n is 3 plus 4. Show your method. So I have negative 6 add 4, which is negative 2. So my sequence goes 2, 0, negative 2. And last but not least, my 10th term. Okay, so I've got my rule like this. So n is now 10. So I've got negative 20 add 4, which would be negative 16. Okay, very similar to what you've just done. You've just done this rule, negative 2n add 4. Now you're going to try the same. This is the same as doing negative 2n add 8. I've just switched these two terms around. So 8 minus 2n, 8 subtract 2n. So 8 minus 2 times n. So 8 stays the same. My first term, n is 1. So I've got 8, take away 2, which is 6. Okay, second term. This is my rule. Okay, n is 2. So I've got 8, take away 4, is 4. And my third term, if I just write down the sequence, 8 minus 2 times n. 8 minus n is 3, so I've got 8 minus 6 is 2. Okay, I won't do the 10th term, it just means, oh actually I will, let's do the 10th term as well. 8 minus 2 times n is 10 for the 10th term. 8 subtract 20, so think of your number line, we've got 0, we've got 8. We start at 8 and we're going to go down 20 and we'll end up at negative 12. And my answer is negative 12. I started at 8 and I went down 20 on the number line. So getting really tricky today's lesson. You might need to play this video again to you more than once to really understand it. Right, so you're going to have a go at this one. Minus 2n, take away 4. I want you to find the first term, second term, third term and the 10th term. Pause the video, have a go, write it in your book as well. So you've got some notes on this. And you might want to write one of the others or all of the other examples that I've done as well, so that you can come back to that to understand it. Okay, so you pause the video, you've had to go, and I'm going to go through it now. So you've got minus 2 times n minus 4. So n is 1. Minus 2 times 1 minus 4 is minus 2 minus 4. So start on the number line at negative 2. Here's 0, and you're going to go down 4. Down 4, so you'll end up at negative 6. Helpful if you draw a number line in your books. Second term, minus 2 times 2, so n is 2, minus 4. So you've got minus 4, take away 4. So start at negative 4, go down 4, you end up at negative 8. Third term, minus 2 times 3, take away 4. Negative 6, take away 4. Start at negative 6 on the number line, go down 4, and you'll end up at negative 10. Okay, last one, the 10th term. I'll just write down the sequence again. So n is 10. Negative 2 times 10, negative 20. Go down 4. So you're starting at negative 20 on the number line and you're going down 4. So you'll end up negative 24. Okay, really tricky there, really tricky with your negative numbers. Again, you might want to go through that question again. Email me if you want me to do any more videos on this as well. Right, last question before I set you your work for today. This is the rule, 6 take away 2n. And I want you to find the 1000th term. So I'm not asking you to find all the terms, just the 1000th term. So what's my value of n? Well, my value of n would be 1000. So we're going to put this into the rule that I've been given. That's the rule I've been given. So instead of writing n, I write 1000. So I do 6 take away 2 times 1000. So I'm starting at 6 and I'm taking away 2000. So my answer will be negative 1994. What I did in my head, I did 2000 take away 6, but I know my answer must be negative. Okay, your chance now to have a go at some questions. I've done this as three, one compulsory task and 2 optional tasks. So you're going to go to booklet 9. Some of you are going to the wrong booklets. Please make sure it's booklet 9, page 6, exercise 9C. So the first task is I want everyone to do question 1, A to G. That's your compulsory task. Okay, that's what I would like everyone to do, your compulsory task. These two are optional tasks. Questions 2 to 6 is an optional task to try. Okay, you don't have to do it, but it'd be great if you did. And the challenge, again, optional task, is this next exercise, questions 1 to 5. So I want everyone to do questions 1A to G, and these two are optional. That's written on Show My Homework as well as explained here in the video. Okay, I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'm looking forward to your work. Can't wait to receive that. Everyone take care, and I look forward to our next lesson.